We are just 1 week away from Christmas Eve, and so have you bought all of your holiday gifts yet? I haven't, but no need to worry. That's right. Joining me now is CNET Editor-at-Large Ian Sherr. And Ian, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm so glad you're here today because you have some last-minute gift ideas. My husband's birthday is tomorrow.
Okay.
And then there's Christmas, and I have no gift for him yet.
That is tough.
Yeah, I know. So you need to give me some ideas.
I don't know if you could get one-day shipping yet. So probably the best stocking stuffer ideas we have from CNET is called the Echo Dot with Clock. We're really big fans of this device. It's, it's one of the AI assistant things, right? It has that woman's name who I won't mention. But one of the things one of the things that we really like about it is that it's very easy to use, right? Everyone's got used to it. The speakers on it pretty good. And because people tend to have them in their bedrooms or in their living rooms or in their kitchens, a clock is really helpful. So we're actually fans of it, even though it's about $50. It can go down during the holidays. It's been cheaper, down to $35, I think, but definitely worth a good stocking stuffer if you're thinking about it. The other one that we're really good fans of is called the Roku Streaming Stick. And this has software in it that allows your dumb TV to turn into a smart TV.
Okay.
And that's, for some people who don't want to upgrade yet, that's a really good option. It competes with Apple's TV and Android, and they do a pretty good job of it. And it powers, the software that powers it now is actually powering a bunch of different TVs we like too. So we're big fans of it generally, and that's about $50 as well.
Okay, so not too bad. It's also not too late to save. You say you actually have some money-saving techniques.
We do. So probably the easiest way to save money is to actually take the deals that you see and plug them into one of these deal trackers that we offer. So for example, there's one that's called Camel, Camel, Camel. It's the word camel 3 times.
Okay.
Don't ask me why, they just call it that. And what you do is you take the Amazon link, you plug it into that website, and it'll tell you the entire price history of the product you're looking at, which is super helpful. You can tell whether you're getting a good deal or not. The same thing can be done. You can set an alert. So you can say, oh, I'm only willing to pay $12 for this. And it'll tell you when it gets down to $12. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That is money saving and time saving.
Yes. There's an app out there called Honey, which does a lot of different websites as well. Very helpful. And then one of the finally things that we recommend is there's an app out there called Shop Savvy. You can download it to your phone. You scan whatever product you're looking at the store. It'll tell you whether you're getting a good deal or not.
Okay, that sounds really good. Okay, so we know there are some Grinches out there, right? We're talking about the porch pirates. We've been talking a lot about these porch pirates, and they're always looking for gifts to snatch. There's a new tactic, though, that you can actually fight back.
Yes, so one of the top trending videos on YouTube at the moment is about a glitter bomb that this guy invented. So his name's Mark Rober. He used to work for NASA, and what he did is that he actually created this fake package that looked like it was Bose headphones, and when people took off the top, it would spray glitter, and then it would also spray a fart spray, because why not?
Why not?
And of course, he put it on YouTube. It got tens of millions of views out of it. This is the second year doing it. For the rest of us, there are ways to do this and not have to become a NASA engineer. The best thing to do is actually to have cameras up. It doesn't stop them, but people knowing that someone's watching, it does help deter. And then one of the other things I didn't even know about is that you can get a little box outside your home, and you can just tell people, hey, put the stuff in this box, like a tool shed box, right? And that's really helpful. There are even locks now that are sold that will scan the package. The UPS guy just scans the package, and it'll unlock the box, and then they can put it in. So there's some pretty good tricks out there these days.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that lock. So it's not just the porch pirates, it's the cyber criminals, too, we have to worry about.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot you have to think about. So, for example, when you're online, you do want to be careful about how you're dealing with cyber criminals. And one of the things is to make sure the websites you go to are smart. If you're going to a website, you're looking for a really good deal. Oftentimes, if it looks like it's too good a deal, don't do it, right? Because oftentimes it's not.
Sure.
But also know the website you're going to. A lot of people use fake websites, or the link up there isn't exactly it, right? Maybe it's eBor and not eBay or something like that. Make sure that you are being careful about who you're giving your money to. And then there are apps out there actually that will allow you to create a unique credit card number for every transaction you do online, which is super helpful. It protects you. If that number gets taken away, hacked or taken away, you can just turn it off. There's a lot of stuff like that these days. So there's a lot of good tools on CNET, but it's really easy to protect yourself these days online.
Yeah, that's great. Always great advice, Ian. Okay, switching gears here. There are rumors that Apple is now might kill its iPhone Lightning connector. What are you hearing about this?
Yeah, there are rumors that it's thinking about actually getting rid of all of the ports on the phone, right? First it was the headphone port, which everyone was kind of sad about. It was a moment in tech history.
Yes.
Now we're talking about possibly getting rid of the charging port. And it makes sense when you think about it. A lot of the people now are using wireless charging, and this is just a little thing that you can buy for your desk that you put the phone on and it'll wirelessly charge the phone. You can remove it very quickly. I have one at my bedside. So they're thinking about getting rid of all of that stuff. And we're not plugging our phones into our computers anymore much. So it kind of makes sense.
But what about the car charger?
Yeah, the car charger is going to be a thing. And look, there are wireless chargers being built into cars now. In fact, the higher end cars like BMW, they have a little charging spot. But it is going to be an interesting thing and might be why Apple's considering it, and it's not a done deal yet.
Okay,
yeah.
Considering it.
Yeah.
Finally, a warning about that photo caption you post on Instagram. What's that about?
Yeah, so Instagram's actually starting to set it up so that when you post a caption that says, hey, you're a dummy, or something like that, it'll actually say, hey, you're being a little harassing towards someone. Are you sure you want to post that? And it's an interesting thing to do. They don't stop you from posting it unless it's truly awful. But one of the things they're trying to do is really encourage better behavior online. And Instagram especially, it's used by a lot of kids, which means we have to talk about cyberbullying. And it is a problem. So doing this type of thing is really interesting. I'm curious to see whether they have any data after they put this out. It's starting right now to see whether or not it's actually helping or not. But anything that they can do to cut down on this stuff would be great.
Yeah, if it makes you think twice, they're the little angel on your shoulder.
Right.
The little good voice.
We could all use a Jiminy Cricket every once in a while.
Couldn't we?
Yes.
I know. Ian Sherr, thank you so much. It's always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we will see you, and we'll be right back.